rights are up for grabs in the Gem State as the Vandals have come to the capital city looking to shock not only Boise State, but the entire college football world. So we are set to go, the entire state of Idaho, ready to watch this one. And it is Bailey coming, brings it out, and he gets absolutely stuffed at the 13-yard line, and that's where the Idaho offense will take over with 9. Just gets the play off. Reeder in the pocket, scrambling, loses the ball, and Boise State's on it.
Gotta have ball security, Todd. Gotta have that ball security.
5, Moore under center. Moore looking to the fade route, has his man out there. Touchdown, Boise State. Idaho came back after being down 14-0. It was first Woolridge down, Vandals on the left-hand side Woolridge to for a 29-yard touchdown. And when it looked like Idaho was all but out of this game, they come back with a beautiful drive going for it on 4th down. Now back to live action, and once again, Boise just working their way methodically down the field. The tight end, Kyle Efa, and it receives again Boise State in the red zone. Kellen Moore back to pass, has a man across the middle, touchdown Broncos. Austin Pettis just went up and grabbed it for an 8-yard touchdown, Boise State.
You can tell that Austin Pettis played football, basketball, Comar to get many yards.
A big 3rd and 9 for the Vandals. Reeder back to pass, has his big tight end down the middle. That will be a first down. The play at the line. Reeder dumps it off to the back out of the back. That's McCarty, and McCarty breaks free. He has enough for a Farquhar. And the kick is up and good, so the Vandals come away with something after that long drive. Moore feeling pressure, has a man across the middle. This time the catch is made by Austin Pettis. First down Broncos. So on 1st and 15, Martin in the backfield. The fake to him, Moore back looking, has a man across the middle, and the catch is made, and it is again Austin Pettis. What a beautiful grab for a pick. 5 catches and 2 touchdowns on the day. Boise State 1st and 10 from the 36. Moore with his release man across the middle, and again it's Titus Young. Young scrambling his way, he's got all kinds of room, breaks a tackle, all the way down to the 12-yard line goes Titus Young. So on 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line, out of the Wildcat formation. Martin will keep it up the middle. Martin to the 2-yard line, and it's Jeremy Avery with the carry up to the 2. The wild Bronco formation. 1st and goal. Touchdown, Boise State. Jeremy Avery cleans it up and crosses the goal line, and Boise State has now pushed it out to 27-10. So Kellen Moore and company take over. 1st and 10 from the 21. Pitch goes to Avery off the right-hand side. Nice piece of running, cuts it back. It's Avery up the middle. Avery crossing the 50, down to the 42-yard line before he's finally stopped. And Avery with a beautiful run.
Run game was the big key for them.
2nd and 3. Avery just doing a great job of picking around the sideline. JoJo Dixon finally has to come over and stop him to get into a BCS game. Moore on 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Goes to the end zone. Has a man wide open. Touchdown Broncos, Austin Pettis.
Todd, we talked about it when we watched film together. They do things in a vertical passing game that kind of screw you up. If you're the safety, you see something coming at you. So there's going to be layered routes. You don't see it there clearly, but they...
Reeder with the fake, downfield hit as he throws, and that ball is intercepted. Aaron Tevis comes up with the ball for Boise State.
Ryan Winterschweit comes in and hits it and knocks the ball up.
Princeton McCarty in the backfield as Boise State is showing blitz. They drop out of it. Reeder across the middle, has a man, beautiful pass, beautiful catch, and he is still running. Daniel Hardy, who he's looked to twice, still up and running, finally brought down at the 24-yard line of Boise State, a 58-yard pickup. Darren Mackey finally gets Hardy to the ground, and he must be Reeder's favorite player because he looked at him 3 times.
Yeah, he is. We talked about him being a walk-on guy, playing soccer, and a swimmer.
3rd and inches. And this time, Woolridge punches it through the Diesel and the Vandals. Touchdown.
Chalk it up to him again. Diesel just finding a way to run downhill.
Trey Farquhar. Real name is Clarence. You know, he's Clarence Farquhar III. Young and Martin back to receive for the Broncos. This one going well into the end zone. And they're going to bring it out. Titus Young decides to give it a go, and he's got himself a seam. Titus Young across the 40, across the 50. Kicker goes down. Titus Young will go the distance, and the Broncos will score a touchdown. Officially mark it down as 100 yards.
Todd, I just said, you got to be prepared for what's going to happen. Don't worry about getting the ball offensively.
Up to 60.
54 is his long so far
this is a 51-yard field goal. Farquhar with a line driver, and he pulls it off to the left. So 42-17 is where we will end the first half. Chris Peterson and his groups go in and on top, 42-17 here in the 3rd quarter. Reeder once again checking out Deontay Jackson in the backfield. Reeder back to pass, has his man, he's covered, it's intercepted. Kyle Wilson down the left sideline, no one's gonna touch him. Touchdown Broncos. 70-yard interception return for Boise State.
We talked about Kyle not getting a whole lot coming his way. He has a pick 6, 27 yards against San Jose State this year, 3 last year. Teams got away from throwing at him, but when you do, you better be prepared. If you're the receiver, you better go make a play. If
Cardi Lone backfield with Brian Reeder under center for the Vandals. 1st and 10. Reeder back to pass, looking to the flats, and this will be picked off. Brandon Thompson, who they tend to go after rather than Kyle Wilson. We saw what happens when you go to Mr. Wilson's neighborhood. Well, this time they go to Brandon Thompson, and he comes up. Back in sensational. 2nd down and 6. Kellen Moore back to pass. His man's running out there. He's got him open. Ball is tipped. It is caught. Austin Pettis makes the grab at the 11. He was well covered. Gary Walker was back there, and I don't know if he could have done much more than what he did.
He was like Velcro. He was right there. But Austin Pettis is, I got to go check and see if he's doing the Jack Tatum thing, if he's got Stickum on his hands. Kenneth Patton is right there, but he had no chance. Look at this, 2-on-2 game.
Moore under center, pitching out to Matt Kaiserman. Kaiserman's going to throw, has a man open, touchdown Boise State. Kyle Efaw on the receiving end of a little Chris Peterson trickeration, 11-yard touchdown strike.
Let's get into it a little bit. Rob Akey talked about wanting to upset.
7. Moore getting pressure. It is a complete screen that is set up beautifully. Titus Young with room to run. Finally dragged down. And Titus Young, what a run. Isaac Butts finally has to come up and make the stop.
You have to.
2nd down and 8. Kellen Moore stays in the game. Moore thrown to the end zone. Moore touchdown, Boise State. Austin Pettis with yet another touchdown, this time from 14 yards out, his 4th TD of the game.
Got to have an all-hands team, and this year, Austin Pettis has just gone to the top. We liked Armand Benz early in the...
Reeder getting pressure, steps up, decides to go for it all. He's got Preston Davis. It's a jump ball, and that ball is picked off. Brandon Thompson with his 2nd interception on the day.
Talked to the coaches. They said he's been in position, done a very good job with their tight ends. I wouldn't be surprised here they use it again.
Reeder doesn't like to set up with the defense. He's got time to make the change. They're very efficient at this. Woolridge gets the call, bounces out to the outside, keeps his feet moving, keeps the pile moving. He's down to about the 5, and he had big Mike Iapati in there. J.C. Person finally stops him, but he picks up 3 yards.
This defense for Boise State is just showing you how well they've gotten over the last couple of years. I think in the past, look at your body trying to push them forward.
There you go.
You're not supposed to do that.
Piercy was the man that was in there.
After review, the defender took the ball away from the runner before going down. Therefore, it'll be Boise's ball, first down at the 6-yard line.
Coach.